Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim, getting on the Georgia 400, getting on the freeway. I had a car flash their lights. Go ahead. Nice people up here in Georgia, leaving Georgia. Not out of Georgia yet for a long shot, but I will not have to drive or see another red light until I'm ready to get off for gas or get to Love's truck stop. Otherwise, it's pure, solid freeway. Let's get it up to speed. We're on, I think we're going to run 55 right now because all we're going to do is roll up on traffic. I'm just going to slow roll 100 miles to Macon. And then, and only then, will I be out of traffic. Now, I hope I can report much better traffic. And my left eye is just brutal. Better see now while I can see. Better ride that motorcycle while I can. It's red and it something. Oh yeah, it works. It's working. When it don't work, I can just simply put on these high dollar glasses that a subscriber bought me when I was in Jacksonville, Florida. I bought a pair of glasses, and I bought a pair of Costas. I always say it wrong. Costa Del Mar. Tomato. And then I took them back the next day. It's after I had my eye surgery and stuff. And I had not the first time he's supported me and to buy me a coffee. He put a bunch of coffees in there and he said, go back and get those glasses. And here they are. Beautiful 580 lens. That's the glass lens. Purely 100% polarized. Awesome for Florida. Going to be awesome for the motorcycle. Awesome. Now, what ails me today? I've been complaining about it for 2 days, maybe 3. One of my glands right there, it's almost like I strained, like at the gym and pulled something there. When I swallow, it hurts the muscle. It's not like you're getting sick or tonsillitis or something. I've actually had this before, I think. I got it. Who knows? Let's get that heater a little warmer. 46 degrees and warming, baby. And clearing skies. I'm not driving into winter. I'm driving out of it. I know it's not winter. The truck, the crusher, the setup this morning, I never did it so easy. I never worked so calmly. I never did every step in like impeccable order. It was just like a machine. And I wasn't racing. And I backed up the first time over the ball and the slides went in. They sound good too. I'll put some more lube on them when I get home. Run them in and out a couple of times. She's a good girl. And thank you to all those out there that are praying for safe travels, wishing me safe travels. I read your comments. Some of you have emailed me and texted me. Thank you so kindly. And all the other comments about, my daughter, and glad that I was able to enjoy the time. She texted me again, like 3 times this morning already. Really appreciating our conversations and hikes and having coffee and the meals and all of that together. And I know it meant the world to her. She's a good girl. She wants her daddy in her life, and she'll have it. And she's got a terrific husband, Eddie. What a great man. I mean, they don't make them like that much anymore. Plus, he's Southern, baby. Damn right. He was reared right. Good Christian man. And Lisa, I can't tell you what a wonderful person. And I mean these things, folks. I mean them. It's just like you in my community, the ones that I've met. Bob and Kathy, Stan and Michelle. You know, all of you. All of you. Chip, Bubba, ones I haven't even met. Craig, all of you folks. Denise, and, oh gosh, I haven't heard from you in a while, Denise. And Scott, I believe. I meet so many people, I get some names confused sometimes. But yeah, I've met so many wonderful people, and it's been like a year or two on a lot of others that I've met that I'm not thinking about right now, but I know you probably still watch or check in. So it's on to new adventures, new Florida content. It's going to be motorcycling, beaches, fireside chats, cooking, keeping you abreast of everything that's going on. Oh yeah, it's all good. More travels, but I just couldn't. I want to get back to what I was saying about this wonderful truck I have here, this Super Duty. How it's so perfectly matched. I know it's back there, but slow rolling like I'm doing, and you know, it's 6,500 pounds, maybe 7,000, maybe a little more with water and my stuff. But with that Harbor Freight weight distribution hitch I got, and this mini Godzilla that's got a 14,500 payload, gross vehicle weight ability, 3,500 or whatever payload in the bed. I got about $1,100 pound tongue weight back there. She is stout. She is a good truck. You know, what's your name? The young fella, industrial, big time commenter. Sorry about messing up your username. Young guy, young part of our community. Seems like a super good guy. Got the same truck. I know all of you. I'm missing some people. Well, you know, we got the Cherie and Sharon and It's Your Mama and Texas Mama and, you know, of course, TRD and Bella and all of you out there that are solids. Yeah, I know you are. Proud to have you. Would like to gather and get some more people. Share the videos. Give them a thumbs up. That really helps out a lot. You got a thumbs up because you got those haters, those jealous people out there that just don't want Sarasota Tim to get his play button, so they do the thumbs down, but they watch every video, so I gotta appreciate them. I mean, they do help me out of my Google AdSense revenue. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. They're solid too. So, thank you. You ever see that movie, Good Morning Vietnam, with Robin Williams? He goes to that bar in Nam, and the owner of the bar, he's a Vietnamese guy. He's so weird. He got something about Yul Brynner, and he kind of like sweet on him. This guy's light in the loafers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, I don't go for that. But he says something about wanting to meet him or do something, and Robin Williams says, whatever his name was, he goes, "Oh, you know, you're a very sick man." And the guy goes, "Oh, thank you." Did you ever see it, Good Morning Vietnam? I know all the movies and scenes. But, oh, I forgot to mention, dang, what is your name? From Alabama. Damn, he don't miss a comment. He's a solid. the one that told me about the reviews of, you tell me where all the Waffle Houses and the reviews of the Love's Truck Stop, and you check everything. Yeah. So many of you are just kind. So many of you give very valid tips. Some of you go to bat for me. Some of you are my moderators. Some of you are, the Bible talks about the foot can't say to the hand that we don't need you. It's the whole body. The eye needs the nose. It's all collectively a family. So, sorry to get a little mushy, but, I've been mushy this morning about talking with my daughter and missing my family already and everything. Because I spent 2 months up here. I don't know. I might turn right around and come back up here for family time, Thanksgiving, or Christmas. Or I might let the holidays go by and then roll back up here. Maybe there's going to be a burst of heat for a week or something. I can ride the wing up, an old in and out. But I have no problem hooking the crusher up to the crasher now in just a few minutes and be gone. Because this baby is a setup. This is a system. In fact, if I ever sold this system, it really should go together. Somebody should say, you got the best floor plan camper. You've kept excellent care of it. You've obviously taken very good care, and you've got the best Super Duty. It's just perfectly matched. Color, equipment, payload, engine. It should go together. It should go together for like 30 and 50 is 80. It should go together for like 80 grand. Where are you going to get a truck? I mean, you spend 100 grand for one of these. Where are you going to buy a camper as good as that? 40 and 40, 50 and 30, 70 and 10. You can do it any way you want. You can divide it any way you want. But 80 large, that would be probably a really good value for someone. Is it for sale? Everything's for sale, but not for 80. Not right now. Now you have to go way up like you do on them houses. They want 100. They want 450. We'll give you 500, 600,000. All right, you can have it. Everything's got a price. But no, not at this moment. Then again, we're looking at some high inflation coming in the next year and a half. I mean, big time. Trust me, because I got the regurgitated news from the guy with the crystal ball. So take it to the bank. There's going to be a lag effect. People are going to be jumping in on debt. They're going to be buying them houses, buying them cars and motorhomes, RVs. And then after all the spending comes, and everybody, there's a shortage of product, prices will go up. Then whoever takes Jerome Powell's place will be raising those rates up. It's just a system. But in 6 to 8 years, towards the end of close to the end of my life, I might see a major correction in the real estate where the young people today will see maybe their first opportunity to have a piece of America. But man, look at all the decades that people have had that have bought and sold so many homes, bought them for 20 grand, 10 grand, 30 grand, 50, 100 grand, 150 grand, and now it's $500,000. And it really doesn't matter what they cost if people were making $100 an hour, right? It's all relative. But wages, and how can companies possibly pay anyone $40 an hour and not raise their prices and not, be profitable. It's a very precarious thing. But the disparity between the haves and the have-nots is so huge now. There's such a disparity. There's actually little, slim and no chance of you ever going out of being a broke dick to anybody in the middle income. Forget wealthy, unless you win the lottery, or unless you're some genius and create something, or you're one of the very few exceptions that, you know, work so hard and you got a niche. You need a break is what you need. See, years ago, anybody could have done it. Anybody. When I was growing up, all a man or a woman had to do was put a little more time in, take a second job, pick up a second home and rent it out and sell it, and boom. He or she went from the short gap there was from middle class to upper class, kind of like that. It didn't take much. And then it just slowly, and then they started taking everything away from the middle class, taxing them to death. And then they got in debt and student loans and inflation and, you know, the rest of the story. I'm doing 56 miles an hour. And everybody's just going by me. I don't have to change lanes. I love it. Now, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer or anything, a negative Nancy, a down in the mouth. It's just that, you know, it's kind of like the reality. So even if rates do come down, what am I going to do? You know, sell all this, come up with 80 or 100 grand for a down payment, which is the minimum you need. I mean, then you got the taxes, the insurance, homeowners association, interest rate, mortgage payment, repair bills, appraisals, inspections, lawn care, utilities. Ay, ay, ay. And then you get to go nowhere. You're a prisoner of your own castle. However, there's a caveat. If you buy something and you find something and it's somewhere, as one person wrote in comments, probably trying to be a smart aleck, but it's a little truth to it. You buy out in the middle of BFE, out in the middle of nowhere, away from all the hospitals, stores, you know, grocery stores and everything else. You know, you can buy something cheap, maybe. Brake lights. Here we go. You know, you could have your own asset that you yourself, other than what they raise taxes and whatever, are secure. Because if you're a renter, all these fees have been, when you're in town, living in the good places, as soon as they raise those prices, I should say, and that inflation that's coming in about a year and a half, that super inflation, hyperinflation, it's likely to happen. All that's going to be passed on to you, the renter. Well, maybe in a year and a half, they're going to start paying people $100 an hour. I don't know. AI's taking all the jobs. What is this world coming to? You got any ideas? You know, I have a lot of people that think they know everything in comments, not my community. Well, some of them do. But these people that know all about the Medicare, they know all about the future, and it's going to go out of business, and you're going to die, and they're going to let you die. You know what you need to do? You need to, while you know everything, you need to get a YouTube channel or go on the news and help everybody. Help us all out while you know everything. You know, we need people like you. Don't keep it to yourself. But I'm just making jokes. Well, here we are in a sea of traffic, and we're not even close to the perimeter yet. Now I feel like the heater and the cold air and, you know, my nasal is burning up inside. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a wonderful life. Don't start complaining. My daughter hates that. because I've never come up here to see her without very first sign of traffic. I'll say something in text, and she's like rolling her eyes. I can see it. You know, here we go again. You gonna complain about the Atlanta traffic? Well, it happened to her. She went down to get me at the airport, and she had her share of complaining minutes. Yeah, her and Lisa came to get me, and yeah, and it's annoying. Go to they're right now in Dallas. Well, I got my stopwatch going, by the way, my tank. It's 28 minutes, first half hour. So this could be a 10-hour. Well, that's all the way home. This is going to be close to dark by the time I get to Valdosta. I'm pretty sure. But I'll just keep on crushing it.